What I want to talk about this week is a business called Value Village, or Savers in the US. Value Village is special to me because I found myself going there a lot in my late teens and early 20s. Even now, when I have the time outside of the pandemic, I always find it super interesting to just kind of go in and stroll around and see what you can find, whether it's clothes or random household items, even furniture. It's not the most sanitary place to pick up a piece of furniture, I feel. It's not like you can just toss it in the washing machine, but I do find you discover some interesting things no matter what Value Village you go. And it's super interesting because the inventory of that Value Village is really a product of the people that live within that area close to the Value Village, right? So you have this element of surprise, this element of predictability in knowing what kind of stuff you'll find, but also joy in the randomness of the individual things that you might find. And that is an interesting thing because there's that concept of reward that's expected, but it's variable. And I think when you look across different products and businesses, online and in person, really interesting and exciting ones, or the ones close to us, typically have some sort of that element to the model, whether they know it or not. I'm assuming most times they know it. I would hope so. Alright, so Value Village or Savers, again, I don't know if I mentioned this. Savers and Value Village is a secondhand thrift store, or secondhand clothing store, you might say. It's a thrift shop. It's a chain thrift shop. Value Village Savers was founded in 1954 in San Francisco in the Mission District by this guy named Bill Ellison. A few years later, Bill opened up a second shop under the name Value Village in Washington, and that's where the headquarters are based right now for Savers. Between 54 and 2000, they opened up about 180 stores across North America and Australia. The first store that they opened up in Canada was in Vancouver. That was under the Value Village brand, and then all the other Savers locations within Canada are also under Value Village, with the exception of the ones in Quebec. So now, 66 years later, Savers has around 300 or 350 locations between Australia and North America. The way they work is that they pay local charities to have an exclusive partnership with them. They'll pick up the charity's clothes in bulk. So they'll take a portion of what they get from those charities and they'll put them on their sales floors. And then what they'll do with the rest is ship it overseas to clothing recyclers or garment recyclers, which can either dispose of it in a responsible manner, or they'll reuse the garments and sell them themselves.